Greetings. Can you guys see and hear me? Happy holidays. We have a very, very lovely episode prepared for you guys. Oh, wonderful. That's me. Yes. All right. I'm watching Elf on this magical machine. We can't have any copyrighted music or movies, so unfortunately, you're stuck talking to me. But give me your best ad-libs and your best questions, because I'm here to answer them. So, I should probably address what happened last Friday. YouTube screwed me and Mark over. So, yeah, YouTube Live just was not working that day. I tried multiple times. I tried for 45 minutes to get it going. It never worked. But looks like it's working fine just now, so perfect. I have allotted an hour as per usual for this live stream. So yeah, 9 o'clock will be when we end. And for the time being, I can answer your questions. I have some props from the previous episode of Cardboard Nights Chapter 2 to show you as well. Here's the flask that the one archer used. It is just floor mat EVA foam. And I even got the arrows and Vector Corbins over here. Here's the dagger that the English knight used in one of the episodes, which I believe he got this from the Polish knight that he killed. And then one of the archers used this to kill the Germanic knight that the archers stumbled upon across in France. So there's that. It is still surviving, and it is probably a very great prop because it survived several episodes of Cardboard Nights into other chapters. So, the Dude Channel, Sipes. The Dude Channel. Merry Christmas, Game of Miggle. Bryce Hampton, hello. Game of Miggle, thank you for waiting for the stream. I noticed you've been on for quite a while. And Mark's Workshop sent me some presents to open as well in front of you. So, we got 3 people on. That's good enough for me. What do you think of my new display? We will not have the luxury of this room all the time. We just, special occasion because it's Christmas time that I have a larger display, and the banners behind me are hanging as well. And we have a very ambient sight, like lit room with the candles and everything. So, as you can tell, my mental health is extravagant right now. Even though the leprosy is killing me, it sucks. But the live is working, that's all I really care about. And Mark uploaded that new Cardboard Nights episode, so I'm very happy about that. Landon, this is so goated, thank you very much. This is White Monster. You only drink this if you're a goat. And if you work out. And drink lots of water. Do not drink these. Drink these in moderation. You only drink energy drinks in moderation. Don't drink them as a beverage. But since I'm dying, I get to. This glass was actually chilled. As you can see, there's some condensation and frost around the edge. That's because we sent it to the North Pole and we froze it there. So yeah. I'm not sponsored by Monster Energy, but Monster Energy. Sheriff, welcome. You're on the toilet. Congratulations. Congratulations. I hope your bowel movement goes very well. Don't have a heart attack. Yeah, like that's what's going to kill me. Ten people. I should have wrote like some poster board or something, but let's get to 30 likes by the end of this stream. Can you guys make that happen for me? Good. You should drink water every day. Is the reason humans were able. Is the reason life was able to evolve on Earth. What in the King Baldwin? I'm King Baldwin IV, as a matter of fact. But the only King Baldwin you really know is me and my father. And it was my grandfather that in the early 12th century crusaded the Middle East and took Jerusalem. And that's where we are now. So, welcome to Jerusalem. Orthodoxly, or I guess, what's the way? Religiously, biblically, the Christ was born at the end of winter solstice, the end of the year. Realistically, he was probably born in the summertime because no one's having babies or children or anything like that in the winter. But he's special, so. Middle Eastern men. Bro carried my 2019 Halloween costume. Baldwin 30, you need more. Expect nothing, respect. Well, okay, you know what? You're right, Gamma Miggle. Let's do 40 likes, end of the stream. That's our goal. So, yeah. Any questions for me that I can answer for you? I guess for the time being, I can show you these props. Aiden Stark, you make cardboard pipes. Congratulations. Bryce Hampton says, you like the Kingdom of Heaven. Do I play Minecraft? Yes, anyone who is breathing plays Minecraft. Let me show you some more props used in the films. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna get it. Gonna get it. Yes. Magnificent. So, here is a Bector Corbin Mark's Workshop sent me all the way in 2023 when he made this. It never appeared in a short film, but this is a quick, actually a really good sidearm weapon because you can still use it like this, but like if I were a knight and I wasn't disabled, I would probably keep this on horseback, and it's just a great like boom while I'm on cavalry weapon. And of course, it is Mark's Workshop's favorite weapon to use as a knight to kill other knights or men in clads of steel. So this is the first Bector Corbin he made, and there's no spike on it because he thought that it would break off no matter what. And then here is the new and improved older cousin of the Bector Corbin that Mark's Workshop made. No tutorial. He made this for Cardboard Knights Chapter 2, Episode 2. And it took a beating, and it is still in one piece. The difference between the two, besides everything, is the materials. One is made out of cardboard, one is made out of EVA foam. That would be the bigger one. That's so he wouldn't hurt his commissaries who will help him film the videos. So, and as you know, there are some new faces that you saw in the second episode of Chapter 2. So, none of them were Mark's, none of them were mine. Do not fret. Anything outside. I watched Kingdom of Heaven with my dad and said there was no plot, just fighting. Told him that it was still peak. Well, maybe you weren't watching the same movie as him because there's a lot of plot and a lot of movie and storytelling. I have a strong opinion, but it's not really an opinion, it's more of an objective fact because it's the movie that we're talking about. If you watch it, it's a historical flick. You're not going to get everyone's cup of tea, especially if you're religious, because it is a religious historical flick. A big inaccuracy, for example, I did not wear a mask in real life. Maybe bandages covered my face, but there's no historical evidence that King Baldwin IV even wore a mask. Hello to the 8 people. Merry Christmas. Happy Friday, too. It is a good Friday, you know. It's a great Friday. So another historical, there's plenty of other historical inaccuracies, like where the Balian is from, when René de Chatillon actually met Guy, or when he was killed by Saladin. The people, Christians, are upset that the Muslim army the Saracens were not depicted as the savages that they were. Listen, all of them were depicted as savages. The story point of view was from the Crusaders' point of view. And a creator on YouTube was upset that they weren't portrayed the way he wanted them to be. Too bad. It's a historical flick. People say they took Jerusalem after 400 years of oppression from the Muslims. If that even is true, it doesn't matter. They took Jerusalem, and then Kingdom of Heaven, in the Second Crusade, they took Jerusalem, my grandfather, and 100 years later, after they took Jerusalem, the Europeans built a city, and they thrived there, and then many people fled there for food, shelter, or salvation. And this is 100 years after the Second Crusade that this movie is taking place. Balian himself, one of my favorite lines is, "These souls, the Saracens you fight, weren't even born whenever our ancestors took this city. So you have every right to it, as much as they have to take it." In history, there's something you need to understand. No one is entitled to anything. If you have land and you built a kingdom on it, and someone says, "We're taking this back," well, they're not taking it back. It's yours now. But if they say, "We're taking it back," and you say, "Good luck," and if they bring 10,000 soldiers, then they have every right to try to take it back. Does that make sense? You can always threaten me to take my kingdom, but that your words don't hold any weight unless you have 200,000 men that came from Damascus, which is what Saladin did. So you should not be upset that the Muslims took it back. They didn't take it back, they took it again. You know, the Romans that took it from the other, the Jews, centuries before that even. No one is entitled to dirt beneath you. A big problem with religion, if you ask me. There's a lot of religion in the eyes of warriors. That is a line from the Kingdom of Heaven. And you should not use religion as a scapegoat for your behavior. When you stand before God, you cannot say, "I was told by others to do this," or "that virtue wasn't convenient at the time. This will not suffice." Just remember, however you play your hand, or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone. Remember that. Welcome, newcomers, welcome. Happy Friday, Merry Christmas. Not on the toilet. Okay. Congratulations, Sheriff. Welcome, Polearm enthusiast. Thank you for showing up. Count Crimson Strider. Hello. I know you'll watch this, so hello. One more prep I gotta show you. We're a quarter way done. At the halfway mark, I will probably open presents from Mark's workshop. Here is a quiver used in the movie, in the short film, and that's all the arrows. Mark's workshop made these quivers out of EVA floor mat foam, and he made these arrows out of wooden dowel rods. He made these arrows, and he made the bows that shot them out of PVC pipe. You do not have the time or temperament to make a tutorial video about them because there's so many already out there on YouTube. Those are duct tape feathers on the back, and those are blunt tips, so they don't actually pierce the armor. Mark's workshop legitimately got shot with bows and arrows. They reshot that scene wherever he walks up the hill 3 times for editing purposes, where they shoot him with the bows. And yeah, the armor protected him. So I don't know, if you ask me, that's an impressive armor smithing for the first time ever working with metal. Speaking of metal armor smithing, look at these beautiful things. Does anybody know what these are? Dakota, thank you. These are steel sabatons. And everyone was complaining to Mark's workshop about his bright orange sneakers that were seen in the first episode that the Blue Knight was wearing. And to be honest, I was not expecting the cameraman to do such a foot-capturing art style of filming, but whatever. So we solved that problem with actual legit sabatons, which Mark's workshop even made. So how about that? Mark makes everything, every prop that you see, except some gambeson clothing or some Leary pipe hoods. He makes everything, though. I don't know what they're putting in this monster, but it's got me wired tonight. Wired. Anything good outside? 9, 1, 2, 3, Merry Christmas. Feet, where? Armor shoes when they what? Oh, that was one thing Mark's workshop wanted to capture on camera. It's the steel or aluminum clad walking and clank, 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 clank. Or the sound of armor clinking together. Which I think he captured pretty well, all things considered. Do you guys like my new setup? White Monster, cheers, yes. Don't drink these in moderation. I'm not sponsored yet, but I'm willing to. You know who should be the face of White Monster? Me. Or Mark's workshop. Ah. Anything good outside? Is there any way I could shorten your name? Do you drink these after you've done some physical activity or before? Because they're not good for you if you just drink them as a beverage. I'm just saying. My father's physicians discovered that I felt no pain a long time ago, but... No, wait, wrong. It was Godfrey, his father, Bailey and Godfrey's father, that discovered that when my arm was cut, I felt no pain, not my father's physicians. He wept when he gave my father the news that I am a leper. Do y'all like sweet tea? Do y'all like sweet tea? You must be from another country that is awesome. Explain to me, Sheriff, what is Texas? Sounds like a great place. Did you ask Mark if he could make what? A catapult. Yes, Mark's workshop might make a trebuchet, not a catapult, one day. The whole setup is fire. Do you LARP or everything is big in Texas? Even the Saracen army, which I took down at the ripe age of 16. And the older and wiser and outnumbering Saladin in the middle of the desert. How about that for a feat? What did you do at 16? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You like my crown? Okay, you know, I'm going to finish my monster energy, and then I'm going to open the presents from Mark's workshop. So please, just stay tuned for that real quick. I'll get that. The fact that I'm 16, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shun you for that. Thank you for Funk Congress. Thank you very much. My bad. Anything cool outside? Okay. There's nothing wrong with staying young. I died very young, so. Texas Roadhouse, it has steak and it's awesome like me. Yes, Sarah, you are amazing. Thank you. My crown's not on right. Okay. One more big gulp of this and I'll open this present. We got 10 people. Hey, if you're watching, if you didn't hear this already, I'm trying to reach 40 likes by the end of this stream. Just as some kind of milestone to reach. If you wish to help me make that happen, feel free. I would appreciate it very much. Supervising you with that white monster. Now, Mark's Workshop is too busy making armor and videos right now. Sorry. So that's why I'm here. Was trying to split the work. And I feel like my lives kind of make a theme for his channel, that Baldwin IV is in charge of the lives for some reason. You know, I'm wearing my blue battle cert coat if you didn't know that already. I have a white at-home one, but, you know, I kind of try to switch them every so often. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Okay. Let's open some presents. 12 people. Thank you for watching. Ah, come on. Hi, Fishy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's try to do this without setting my entire kingdom on fire. We don't want to make Saladin's life any easier. Have a fire extinguisher nearby if you do lives with candles like this. Here we go. Check this out. Oh yeah. Look at that magic. You want a monster now, only if you go for a run first. Okay. Or do some jumping jacks. Get your blood moving before you drink a monster. Okay. Present number 1. Present number 2. And present number 3. Coming back down. All right. Mark's Workshop, thank you for sending these. I appreciate it. I don't think he wants me to do this in any kind of order. I guess we'll start off with the big white one first. And it says, to King Baldwin IV from Mark's Workshop. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of. Okay, here we go. Very nice wrapping paper. Excuse me, assistant. Please take this. Yes, yes, please. Thank you very much. Dispose of this, please. All right. Get out of that. Get out. There we go. Ooh. What is this? Yo! Yo! Any guesses? I'll tell you what. It's something the Romans invented. It's a calendar, but what kind of calendar that is? Ghost. Heavens, yes. A 2026 Ghost calendar. If you haven't heard of Ghost, they are an alternative metal rock band. And I'm in love with the way they look. Music in the future is just awful. And they're one of those niche bands. As a matter of fact, the Ghouls kind of look like me. Maybe they get the inspiration from me. You never know. January. Let's check these all out. Come on. Oh, they're really thick pages. Oh, that's from the Lacrima music video. I might be a cool historical figure. So thank you. Look at that. I feel like I'm reading my audience's story. Oh, it's Papa Emeritus IV, or Cornucopia after plastic surgery. 18 likes. We're halfway there. Roughly. Almost. Yep. Those are not real candles. There he is. Does anybody listen to Ghost? Look them up. Oh yeah, that's sick. Need more. No, but I will try. Trust me, you've heard of some of the songs. Just consider that. You've definitely heard of some of the songs. I'm not gonna say which ones, but you'll discover which song that is. I don't know if I showed that already. That's July. Ooh. July is a special month. They keep going further back in time. August. September. Oh, that's really old. October. November. Oh, oops. There's one of the Ghouls. I think that's the Nameless Ghoul or the Swiss Ghoul. I forget. November. This is a very niche band, I understand, but Mark's Workshop is a very niche channel, so. Making a black salad, that sounds awesome. You are cardboard armor smithing, that is for sure. Ooh, there's one of the Ghouls. That's the bassist. I think his name is Rain, I forget. In December, and that's it. Ghost calendar. I'm moving a little too fast, everyone. I'm getting a little overheated for the first time. Let's open these ones. Mr. Assistant. Yeah. Thank you. Delicious cotton candy Faygo. Genuine delicious cotton candy Faygo. One day Mark's Workshop will get fan mail, and that's what I'll be opening. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the cotton candy Faygo. Put that right here. Maybe that's what I'll start drinking instead of Monster Energy drinks. I wonder what this is. Ah. Would you look at that? Genuine, old-fashioned, draft-style, naturally and artificially flavored Faygo root beer. All right. Thanks, Mark. Kind of want one of these. Let's take the Monster Energy. Oh, I guess I'll take the straw. I want a cotton candy one. These are good, as far as I know. I haven't tried one yet. Thank you very much, Mark. Merry Christmas. I have to visit your workshop sometime to see where all that magic comes from. God. I need a straw. Ta-da. Oh boy. Oh wow. Tastes like cotton candy. Well done. The big shrimp. Mark's Workshop showed me a video that a man named Robert made, and I was in the end of it going, Salam alaikum, which is Arabic for peace be upon you. And the response to that is typically alaikum salam, which is and peace be upon you as well. That's what I had to say to my great enemy, my vicious enemy, Saladin. I spoke my enemy's language as a sign of respect, so he would withdraw his troops and retire back to Damascus after Reynald de Chatillon and Guy attacked a caravan full of armed Muslim traders. Unacceptable and unethical and unjust. Did he survive the shrimp sage? Yes, yes. First stream I sit down to watch. Anything, go outside. Thank you very much. I guess that means I'm doing something right. Reclaim the Holy Land, the Spanish awaken again. Well, we already took the Holy Land again. As you can see, we are in Jerusalem right now. That's the cross of Jerusalem. My grandfather successfully took it back. Or took it in the first place. Sorry, the Second Crusade was the first successful one. And right now, I'm just keeping peace between the Christians and the Saracens. You know what's interesting? My generals and my soldiers, and the Pope who ordered us to even crusade the Middle East in the first place, all say, God told us to crusade the Middle East, or that God is on our side. What's funny is the Saracens also believe that God is what's telling them to come avenge and take back Jerusalem, which is very interesting to me. That's all I gotta say. It's just very interesting. 18 likes. Remember, we are trying to get to 40. Please. We need to get to 40. That's all we got. Oh, jeez. We got 26 minutes. Hello, King. Hello, Andre Jimenez. Jimenez. I cannot speak. I'm having a stroke. I don't know what they put in this Faygo. Conquer over other kingdoms. Yes, Fishy, yes. Subscribe to Technoblood. Okay. Maybe I missed somebody's questions. Hessians. Alright. You shot GMB with a shrimp gun, Sheriff. Now, why would you do that? Okay, I shall conquer kingdoms. He's King Baldwin. I am King Baldwin the Fourth, the Leper King. But like I said before, there is more. The only Baldwin you know is me. And something else that you should know. I completely forgot what I was ranting about before this. The movie Kingdom of Heaven is not about the Crusades. The Crusades happened. The Second Crusade, the successful one that took Jerusalem, happened 100 years before that movie even took place. The movie is about how the Saracens retook Jerusalem. That's it. And Balian and the Archbishop, the last two remaining titles of authority in the city, put up a good fight. And in the movie, after he surrenders Jerusalem to Saladin, he says, I surrendered the city, but like after putting up a huge fight, and Balian did, he went down in history for that. And he even said, he's like, I will destroy every rock, every stone, if you think you can take this from us. I don't care, you know. And he's like, really? Saladin's like, it really means that much to you, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, okay, but how about under these conditions? I will not harm any men, I will not harm any women or any children. Everyone gets to keep their religions, and so on, until Saladin stepped down or died. Then things changed, of course, as you know, history says it. But Balian was like, well, the men who conquered Jerusalem did all those things to you guys, and Saladin said, I am not those men. I am Saladin. Saladin. And honestly, I appreciate that, because whenever Guy and Renaud de Chatillon tried to assault Saladin, he was ready for them. He captured both of those leaders, and this was after I died, of course. And then he said, were you not close enough to greatness to be anything like it? And he's not talking about himself. He's talking about me. He was asking Guy, the king of Jerusalem, were you not close enough to this peaceful, wise young king to be anything like it? He's just surprised that his hatred for Muslims overthrew his ability to be a good king or peacekeeper. He was just hungry for Muslim blood. That's it. There's not a swastika. What the what? Baldwin IV. What? Bro's making up his own backstory. Real Lane plays. No, that's not really a backstory. I'm talking about the movie Kingdom of Heaven from 2005. Bro's got so bored he's trying to start his own religion. No, this is we are actually Catholics, which is just a denomination of Christianity. You're not a king. Yeah, you tell me, Lane. Nostalgia. Maximilian. Bro's making up. Bro got so hard, he's so bored. Leprosy, you say? Yes. I mean, so we got some people in the chat that think that Mark's Workshop is taking this seriously. This is just a character I'm playing. Merry Christmas, Game and Miggle. What did you scroll to? You scrolled to Jerusalem. Welcome to Jerusalem. I am Baldwin IV. To answer your question, I encourage you to open up a history book, and I definitely encourage you to watch historical flicks and compare the two, because sometimes historical flicks don't always match history, but sometimes they hit just enough of the historical accuracies that the movie's still good enough. And then for the movie's sake, they might leave out some things. They might include things, and they might switch up some timelines just for the movie's sake, which is okay. And honestly, I would rank Kingdom of Heaven 9 out of 10. The director's cut. Tell Mark Merry Christmas. Okay, Game and Miggle, I'll tell Mark Merry Christmas whenever I write him. What happened to the like streak? We were trying to get to 40 likes. Game, can you rank up in in ranks? Well, I'll have to forward that question to Mark. However, what do you mean, on his Discord server or what? Because my Discord server isn't as significant as the Cardboard Armor Smiths, which is way more up and running. Mark is too busy working on projects and videos for the Discord to really be that big of a deal for him. Yes. 1177, I beat him. Is an anarchy. Oh, what did I miss? Sorry. What did Mark miss? Admiral drama. That guy's up to no good. 20 likes. 20 more. I like each minute. And if you're new, Mark's Workshop has a Discord. If you would like to talk to him to help him with your cardboard projects and stuff like that, one-on-one, so you don't have to do it in the comments of his videos. But if you're new to his channel, every Friday, every so often he goes live, and because he just happens to have time on Friday, we're doing a streak of lives, except for last Friday, which just did not work at all. But thankfully, this Friday worked pretty well. But yeah. The Discord is called Mark's Workshop Server, but it is not spelled that way. It is spelled MARQCHOP. Marks with an X. Oh wait, no, sorry, I said that wrong. MARX, so Marks with an X. And then Workshop. Workshop is spelled WORQ CHOP. CHOP, CHOP. Mark's Workshop, XQ, and then there's a CH, that's how it's spelled. Mark's Workshop. I will put it in a community post so you can get it later. Or if someone can do me a favor and just put the link in the comments, because I'm a little unable to with my leper hands. Oh, yeah, thank you, Sheriff. Thank you very much. Yes, that you did it right. Mark's Workshop, yes. Anything outside, yes. Anything good outside. You have a long username. Jesus. Maria Joseph. Still at 20 likes, everyone. Beautiful mosque. Oh, no, it's not a problem. I just, I hate reading long usernames, because when I want to answer you, I say your name really quickly, and then you have like 3 Bibles worth of letters in your name. So you're fine. Can me and Sheriff be men at arms? We need to cut new armor, Oh wait, is there a rank in my Discord? Did I do that, or Sheriff do that, or? We'll get something figured out. We'll rise you in rank. So I'll raise you to men at arms. Don't worry. And if I don't, Mark will. Don't worry. Gamer Miggle, I appreciate you. I see you have a crown above your head for being the first person on the stream. So congratulations, Gamer Miggle. You're amazing. 22 likes. Yes. Let's get to 30 before we reach 850. Whatever you can do, share the stream with your family. Introduce them to my channel. Sorry, Mark's channel, which I am a part of. I won't be talking about the Discord, but oh well. You don't have to. Did you beat the crap out of René de Chatillon? I punished him and then sentenced him to jail. Guess what? What? It's 1:45. What are you, a West Coast man? Chicken butt. Sheriff, you should do stand-up comedy. In case anybody missed it, I opened up this present from Mark's workshop, which was some root beer Faygo and cotton candy Faygo, and more importantly, this ghost calendar for 2026. So it's gonna be a good year, 2026. Did GTA 6 get postponed to 27? I forget. Yes, I am. I'm excited for the Renaissance. Another like. Thank you, whoever you are. You like my tree? Okay. What is RDR? Thank you for the likes. You guys are so nice. The day before winter break. Thank you very much, Fishy. I appreciate it. You know, something about this crown, it's not just like the prop to look cool. It's honestly just to hold my veil back, because every time I look down, that happens. So, yeah, the crown's to hold the veil. I've had a long week for keeping peace between us and the Saracens. It's nice to have a monster and a Faygo to take the edge off. Because, you know, I, King Baldwin IV, am an edgelord. What the F is that? Is what? The crown, the tree, or me? This is the kingdom of Jerusalem, or the kingdom of heaven, known by many. I am King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem, also known as the Leper King, because I have leprosy. Somebody said that this was a Ku Klux Klan live the first time I ever went live. No, not at all. Do not worry, we are not those kind of supremacists. No. You know, when we started having people play out fantasy grandeur and stupidity all in one. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, we got some interesting chat disputes. Keep the likes coming, people. Remember, I'm gonna go. Good night, Sheriff. Thank you so much for stopping by. You stayed for what, 50 minutes? I appreciate your time. I hope I could entertain you somewhat for the most of your Friday night. Keep your enemies in the dungeons for. It depends what they're being charged for. If they kill defenseless Saracens, especially defenseless weaponless caravans, they get hung. I punish the generals until I sleep. Alright, thank you very much, Sheriff. Good night, you sleepy guy. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum. Peace be upon you, and Merry Christmas, Sheriff. Appreciate your efforts and your attendance. What time is it for me? For me, it is 8:50 post-meridian. Have I personally executed someone? Yes, on the battlefield, yes. But I've never executed somebody by myself, no. Red rum. Backwards is murder. Baby Bubba, welcome. $25 likes, awesome. We're trying to get to 40, but 30 is still exceptional for a typical Mark's Workshop or King Baldwin live stream. So, yeah. We have 3 people watching. I appreciate your attendance still. An hour ahead of me. You must be central. Anything good outside? Do you have a channel? Do you post content of anything? Like, I'm just curious. Sheriff, did you go to sleep and then wake up already? Who is your best knight? As much as I don't like his views on the world and the kingdom of heaven, Renel de Chatel is one of my exceptionally best knights or best generals. If not, Godfrey, I would say, because he's earned a lot of men respect in the entire kingdom. So, Balin of Ibelin's father, who's played by Liam Neeson in the movie. Yeah. Oh, these are, someone said these might be fake candles. These are real candles. See? Yeah. Texas to me. I finished my armor. Good job, Shay Hackinson. 26 likes. We have 8 more minutes to reach 40, but 30, like I said, I'll take 30. Iconic. Salamander Studios says, thank you very much. I wonder why this doesn't go. I think it's close. I'm watching Elf right now. I haven't really had time to watch Christmas movies this year because I'm busy. I'm a busy man. Good night, Sheriff. I hope this is the last time I have to tell you. Good night. Sleep well. Salam alaikum. No, I do not. You don't have to use Discord. It's Mark's Workshop. MARXCHOP. No, yeah. And then, wait. I'm having a stroke. Mark's Workshop. MARXWORKCHOP. Mark's Workshop spelled that way. That's my server. Or if someone wants to do me a favor, like I asked before, leave that in the description so people can join the Discord this way. And then they can talk to Mark's Workshop one-on-one if they need help with projects, because he misses comments sometimes. I mean, he reads all the comments, but we have 28 likes. Oh, my Lord. We got 6 more minutes. We need 12 more likes. But like I said, I'll accept 30. We need 2 more to pass the bare minimum. 2 more likes. Battle other kings besides Saladin. Yes. Well, other kings and men of power. Yes. I mean, other lords of land. Yes, not just like emperors or conquerors and stuff like that. The tea is sweet tea. Oh, you love sweet tea? My OC's armor. Southeastern Asian armor, and there are no tutorials. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, Mark's Workshop only makes European knight armor. However, he's looking into doing samurai armor in the future, as well as some Ottoman armor for probably the next Cardboard Knights episode. In case you didn't know, these videos take very long time to produce because the actors that are in these videos are there based on proximity and not ability most of the time. Because all of a sudden Mark's Workshop wants to do these night videos where there's more than 2 people on screen, which is really cool, but like I said, all of his actors are just his closest friends, so they're not always available all at the same time. 5 more minutes, 2 more likes. I believe we can do it. Who we fighting, G? The Saracens. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. I don't understand Discord. You don't need to worry about that. It's all good. It's just another, like, social media platform to chat on. That's all. Go to bed, Sarah. People are just telling him to go to bed. Hello, welcome to the stream. Virtual Vandal, welcome. Alaikum salam. Jarbath Anthony. Salam alaikum to you, my brother. Virtual Vandal, how's it going? Hey everyone, check out Virtual Vandal's channel. It's amazing. He posts a lot of videos very frequently, but his armor is exquisite. For someone his age, I absolutely love his armor. I've seen it myself. King Baldwin IV approves of your armor smithing abilities, Virtual Vandal. His channel is called Cardboard Armories. So there it is. I'm shouting you out. Fox, go to bed. 8 o'clock. Come on, 3 more minutes. We need 2 more likes. 2 more likes to reach 30 likes. If you haven't liked yet, like this, please. Peace be upon you. Salam alaikum. Radio. Right, everyone. What the? 2 more likes. 2 more likes to reach 30. Can we do it? 2 more likes. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Is anyone watching seriously not able? What? We went down. We need 3 more likes in 2 minutes. Oh my lord! We're at 29. One more like to reach 30. I keep forgetting. I need to set goals on like a whiteboard or in the title or something like that, so we get some more likes. 1 more like. We got 2 more minutes. 1 more like. Can we do it? We can do it. Come on. 1 more like. Oh, come on. Someone is messing with me. Very funny. I feel like it's the sheriff, but you know. 29, 1 more. We got 10 people watching. We need 30 likes before I explode. I have limited time. I have leprosy. Come on, like the live stream. What am I supposed to be? I am King Baldwin IV of Jerusalem, the Leper King. 31 likes! Congratulations, everyone. Salam alaikum. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. We hit 31 likes. That's even better than I expected. And before 9 o'clock. Well done, everyone. You guys are all... You're all knights. Rise a knight. Wait, hold on. Backhand. And that's so you'll remember it. Thank you so much, everyone. 32! Who's that? Tell me if you left Merry Christmas. Tell me if you left that like so I can congratulate you. Thank you, Avery Soto 64. Jesus, bestow his magic upon you. Long live King Baldwin. Well, unfortunately, I'm short-lived by the end of my life. However, I lived a full life. So, thank you very much. Oh, we did it. 30 likes minimum. 32 likes. That's so amazing. Now, that leaves only 8 more likes. Now, I said I would end the stream at 9 o'clock, but since the stream is peaked, we have 10 people watching, we have 30 likes. Why don't we go to 40, and then we'll end the stream? How does that sound? Good night. Sheriff, welcome. Sheriff, did you go to sleep, wake up, and then go to sleep again? We're trying to get to 40 likes, by the way. Go to bed. Fishy, did you like the stream? And did you share the stream with your family and friends so they like the stream as well? If that's the truth, then I will grant you knighthood. Okay, Fishy, you're a knight. And that's so you'll remember it. I think he did. I'm sure he did. I believe you. It's 9 here. 32. We got 8 more likes before we reach 40, which is the initial goal set. I'll take the stream to 9:30 if I have to, but at that point, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. When I was 16, I won a great victory. And in that moment, I felt I lived to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. None of us know our end, really, or what hand might guide us there. A king may move a man. A father may claim a son. A man can also move himself. Only then does a man truly begin his own game. Even though the men that move you presume to be kings or men of power, when you stand before God, you cannot say, I was told by others to do thus, or that virtue wasn't convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Just remember, however you play your hand, or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone. Remember that. Does anybody know what a fortification is? Yes, I like this. Your wall is more difficult to address. Okay, well, it's been 3 extra minutes. The likes haven't increased. We have 16 people watching? Oh, 13. Hey, if you're new here, we're trying to reach 40 likes as soon as possible before I die. Because I die at like 23. Sheriff, go to bed. Merry Christmas, Sheriff. Happy New Year. $33. Okay, we have 15 people watching. If you're new, remember we are trying to reach 40 likes, just a FYI. In my lifespan, please, yes. What do you guys want to see? You want to see this again? Will this make you interested? Does anybody know what the name of this weapon is called? I'll give you a cookie if you can name it. Tetsu Goji, welcome back. Does anyone know the name of this weapon? Mark's Workshop loves this weapon because it has the bludgeoning feature, which is good for knocking out armored knights. And it has a beck on it, which stands for beak. Beck de Corbin. I just gave it away. It's called a Beck de Corbin because it means crow's beak, and that has a piercing capability, which can pierce metal that isn't very strong. And then it has a spear feature to keep your enemies at bay. And as you can see, I can reach you all the way from my throne here. So, it's a very versatile Swiss Army knife of a weapon, and it's pretty short for a pull weapon. But you have all this range to smash a knight with, or pierce him, or bludgeon him, or stab him, or whatnot. It's a great weapon, and it's the big Ars hammer. And then here's a baby version of it. This would honestly just be a wall hammer rather than a Bector Corbin, but you could, if you put a spike on it, it could be a Bector Corbin. This is more of just like a wall hammer because of its size pretty small. I can do it with one hand. Cardboard Crusader 2. Welcome. Happy Friday. Salam alaikum. Oh boy, I'm tired. I'm very tired. Alright everyone, I appreciate you. It's called a Bector Corbin. B-E-C-D-E Corbin. C-O-R-B-I-N. Bector Corbin. Not a poleaxe. Anyway, I think it's time I wrap this stream up. It's been well over an hour, which is past Mark's Workshop allotted time for me to add this live stream. So, I appreciate you guys staying with me. Salam alaikum. Peace be upon you. A Merry Christmas. I gotta walk all the way over there to end the stream because that's my phone. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, jeez. Jesus. Thank you, Mark's Workshop, for the gifts. I greatly appreciate them. They were wonderful. I love the calendar. Goodbye, everybody. Good effort. Thank you for helping me reach 30 likes on the stream. Okay. Goodbye. Hey, we've been on for 6-7 minutes.